welcome back to another live session in the Raw Intuition Kitchen. Tonight we're going to make another 5-star salad, and we're going to do another round of ranch dressing. So last time we made the ranch dressing, but I didn't love it, so we're going to try another variation of it, because especially for people out there like Kirk, I want you guys to really enjoy these dressings so that you can give up your synthetically, chemically flavored dressings. All right, so yes, let's look at our ingredients here for the salad. We've got some spinach. Now we really like just the free bunches of spinach. I mean, like, not in a box, not pre-washed. If you can get any of your leafy greens, if you can get your leafy greens in the bulk, just by themselves, not in a package, that's the best way to go. They're gonna have the best just flavor, freshness, and all of that. So we prefer the fresh single heads over the pre-packaged, pre-washed greens. All right, so again, we got one bunch of spinach. Got one head of red leaf lettuce. Now we cheated a little this time. We washed everything ahead of time. So
not everything, just the greens.
Oh, just the greens. All the greens are washed. And by washed, we mean rinsed in distilled water. No chemical cleaners or anything like that. All right, so one head of red leaf lettuce, one bunch of spinach. We've got a few leaves of collards, a little bunch of baby bok choy. Tonight we're going with cilantro.
Parsley, sorry.
Oh, yeah, it is parsley. It looks like cilantro.
I told you cilantro, but
All right.
Please don't cut it to last.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't like it.
Oh. Are we sharing this?
Yeah, that's not all.
Okay, sounds good. And then we've got a few leaves of
Lacinato kale.
Yes. All right, and then to put the additional ingredients in, we've got also I guess a leafy green is red cabbage or purple cabbage. If you guys don't add cabbage to your salads, I highly recommend it. Really nice, especially when you find it, you shred it really finely. Now we've got a zucchini. This is going to go in the ranch dressing. It's going to give it some bulk. We got one little carrot here, cute little carrot, and then we got a piece of red bell pepper. Got some jalapeno, more red bell pepper, red onion, and a green onion. Haven't had one of these for a while. And we got 1 clove of garlic. All right, so Celine already started chopping up the kale here, so I will start on the lettuce. So how you guys doing out there?
Jerry and Dixie say hi.
Hey guys. All right, so of course we got to go back over the criteria for anybody that's new here. The criteria for the 5-star salad, which is something that I want everybody to fully understand and just fully grasp the concept of 5-star salads. That means there's 5 criteria that will need to be met in order to create a salad that I believe constitutes a meal and is filling and satiating and nourishing. And so I see a lot of people making salads that just don't live up to what a salad can be. And so I've made this little blueprint for people how to make a 5-star fully satisfying salad. All right, so the first criteria is you got to have at least a pound of leafy greens. So 16 ounces of any leafy green. One caveat, there is one of those leafy greens has to be a cruciferous leafy green, like kale, collards, bok choy, cabbage. So we've got 4 tonight. We have 4 cruciferous leafy greens tonight. So, you know, we're doing a little extra credit tonight. You only need 1 in the 5-star salad criteria in order to actually make a 5-star salad. But it is nice to have various different greens in your salads. It's just gives you different flavors and different nutrients, and so that's always a good thing. The third criteria is you have to have at least 1 fresh herb. So tonight we're using parsley, which I thought was cilantro. Cilantro would have worked as well. You could use dill or basil or, you know, chives or, you know, whatever fresh.
I'll use rosemary.
Okay, yeah, rosemary works too.
Parsley.
Awesome. So yeah, 1 fresh herb has to be in there. That's just gonna, you know, that's really gonna boost the flavor. It's gonna boost the antioxidants, and it's just gonna give it that additional medicinal effect when you're eating it. So herbs are some of the most delicious and medicinal foods out there. And then the next criteria, so we've gone over 3, so the 1 pound of leafy greens, 1 cruciferous leafy green included, 1 fresh herb, and then you also need 5 different colors in your salad. So tonight we've got purple, red, orange, green. The date here is it's brown. The lemon is yellow, so there's at least 5. You know, and then also the different shades of each color. The red leaf lettuce different than the bok choy, which is different than the kale. So, you know, mix it up. You know, get as many colors and different types of fiber in there as you can.
Adding in all the different colors, it helps you get a lot of different textures in your salad, which can just make the meal a lot more satiating.
Yeah.
For me, I'm way more of a texture person than flavor, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
All right, so then I guess I've only gone over 4 here. The 5th and final criteria to top off your 5-star salad is a whole food dressing like we're gonna make tonight. So whole foods is the way to go. You know, you can't go wrong, as far as I can tell, with whole foods.
Not the store.
Yeah, no, not the establishment, not the company, but actual whole, intact, fresh, raw, ripe fruits and vegetables. Those are the whole foods that we want in our diets. All right, so how much of this do you want here?
I want half.
Half? Okay.
Because my salad I'm making it for today and tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going to be really big.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I was hoping kind of small.
Smaller? So this is why I don't make Celine salads.
Just some of it.
Okay. Extra small cuts for Celine.
But you always cut it smaller than that. That's why I washed them, so you have time to thoroughly chop them.
Oh, so there was some ulterior motive.
Maybe. You have extra fine celery. Thank you. I'll do the cap.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do the bok choy. What's going on in the chat? Anything?
Yeah. RWS says, how do you go about storing your greens? And then they say, eating a pound per salad, do you store it before you use them or go to the store every day?
So we go to the store a couple times a week, and we always, pretty much always prepare them right when we're gonna eat them. That's all we have in our fridge is just stacks of fruits and vegetables. So
I'll show you.
yeah.
They can't see on Instagram, but
Oh, okay.
YouTube, you can see.
Yeah, so we just got, everything in there is just stuffed fruits and vegetables.
Like
so,
in these bags, they can only see bags
Yeah.
really, but that's
so,
where we
so when
keep
we're
them.
at the store, we, instead of using like plastic bags to put, you know how they got the plastic bags you can tear off to put your greens or other vegetables in, we just use our reusable bags and we just directly put them into the bags. And so that it removes the need to use extra plastic, and it's just easier when we go to the counter or the checkout lane we just tell them, we've gotten to know them really well, so we pretty much just tell them what's in there and they take our word for it.
Because it's by each.
Yeah.
At our store, it's not by weight.
Yep. And so that's how we do it. Yeah, that's, you know, we go through them pretty quick, so it's not like they start to wilt too quickly. Every once in a while we'll have some wilty stuff, but
during winter, when it was snowing a lot, we only went once a week, and we
Yeah.
kind of structured how we ate our greens. Like everything that we knew that would wilt really fast, we would eat within the first like 3 days, and then the stuff that what doesn't get as wilty as much, we would eat those later on in the week.
yeah. Once you do it for so long, you just kind of get the hang of it. You know how to store things in a way that you're gonna go through them in the right amount of time.
Through trial and error.
Yeah.
Ash says, this is so weird. I was just about to look up a raw ranch dressing recipe. Well, welcome to our video.
I will try not to disappoint.
Do you want bell pepper in your salad?
Sure.
Okay. Are you also putting it in your dressing?
No,
Okay.
not the ranch.
Oh yeah, ranch. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Okay.
Bok choy.
Please not. Don't be parsley. I wish I liked it, but
So you're not having any parsley?
no.
Okay.
Will you cut it like last?
Yes. So this is what we're looking at so far, guys. All right.
Red onion?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Mishaps. I can move that now.
I got it.
to go back to your question, RWS, I actually would often make the salads earlier in the day, like at lunchtime, just because usually by the end of the workday I don't have enough energy to make us dinner. Like I guess I have enough energy, but it's really not when my energy is peaking anymore.
Your motivation.
Yeah, motivation and energy. And so I would often just prepare them earlier in the day at lunch, and I squeeze lemon juice all over both salads. And I guess it's not as optimal, you know, to let it oxidize for a few hours, but letting it oxidize for a few hours is much better than just foregoing the salad altogether because I'm too tired by the end of the work day, you know? So.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. And it works really well.
Yeah, and like I said, like I'm making this salad for today and tomorrow. So it technically will be oxidizing for a whole 48 hours till I eat the other half, but it's kind of nice to just have some nights off and not have to make anything.
And if we do have leftover salad, which sometimes we do, we just store it in a Pyrex, a glass Tupperware container. Sorry, my eyes are really burning. And that's how we store it overnight if we're gonna have extra. So I don't recommend using plastic containers if at all possible. You don't want to get any of those plasticizers and xenoestrogens and, you know, petroleum chemicals into your food.
Vegan Games is here.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right.
And he says, I have my bean dip and 5-star salad in front of him right now.
Nice.
What kind of bean dip did you make? And he says, when's your book coming out?
It's on its way.
Is it?
Yeah.
We shouldn't put an estimated date anymore.
Yeah, I've given up on predicting the finish date. You can't rush perfection, you guys. It's something that just has to organically happen.
Yeah, I agree. You are the master of perfectionism in male form because I'm the female form.
True. Is this enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Vegan Games made smokehouse tonight. We were gonna make that tonight, but we had to fix the ranch for you guys first.
Yeah, so for the next live, we're gonna do a recipe that I haven't given out yet. It's one of my newer recipes, and so hope you guys will come back for that. It's called Smokehouse, and so it's actually one of the recipes in the ebook that I will be publishing in April. So that's exciting.
It is exciting.
It's always fun to publish a new book. I'm more excited to publish my actual physical main book, the big book that I've been talking about for years. But a few ebooks here and there are always fun too. And just gives people, you know, just a little bit of information as they wait for the actual main big book, which is going to be just the culmination of everything you ever needed to know about a raw food diet. I hope.
It's gonna literally have everything. It's very detailed. It's really good though. Dixie says, will you be doing another water fast this summer?
I haven't decided yet. I might. It wouldn't be in the summer. It would be towards
Fall?
Yeah, towards fall. Summertime. When you're in Minnesota, you don't want to waste any days of heat. So I'm gonna be out active as much as possible. I'm not gonna be spending my very limited sunny hot days sitting down just resting. So when it starts to cool off, probably August or September, that's when, if I'm gonna do it this year, that's when I'm gonna do it. I'm still, I'm not gonna commit to anything at this point. Fasting is something that it's a very personal and just, it's something you gotta listen to your body when it's the right time to do it. You don't just want to jump into it if you don't have to, if you're not forced to, based on some sort of health condition. But I suppose that in itself is the body's way of telling you that you need to do something, and fasting might be one of those things. And so we're just gonna play it by ear, but it's very possible.
Would you do a juice feast?
No, it'll be water.
Like this summer, a juice feast?
Oh, in the summer? Maybe, but I haven't thought about doing that. Why do you want to do one?
I do want to, but my body just does not. It doesn't digest juice very well. Because you're supposed to chew it,
Yeah.
And I don't want to chew it because I don't want it to stain my teeth. I want my teeth to look as white as I can.
Yeah. Well.
For vanity. But yeah, it just, without chewing it excessively, it doesn't digest well at all for me. No matter the juice, if it's straight green juice, even if it has ginger, even celery juice, it sits in my stomach for hours.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll look into some digestive enzymes if.
I have some.
Oh, you do?
Remember? I actually just bought those so that it can help the juice to digest.
Ah.
And it's like raw digestive enzymes, as clean as the ingredients can be.
Cool.
And then we also have that microbiome, and with that it doesn't help. So I just would rather eat a whole food than a really processed food.
It's always a good way to go.
I'm also taking extra tomatoes because mine's like 2 salads.
Oh, sure.
It's 2 salads.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually gonna get one more because I was splitting them the whole time.
You want jalapeno?
Yes.
Okay. How much?
Here, I'll cut mine. I saw how much you put last time.
I like it spicy.
Well, because I like to add that, and then I like to add chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
Or Cajun. I think I'm going to do Cajun today. Do you need half lemon?
Yes.
Oh. Put it in yours.
Any other questions out there? I feel like we're.
Well, Ash says it's a good idea to prepare food earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Because she often finds that she's too tired after work to do it. And I don't know, for me, that was just the biggest game changer for me this summer. I just would feel so tired. Especially because before we changed the clocks the other week, when we'd get off work at 5, or when I get off at 5, it's pitch black outside, and it felt so late I noticed that this week I have a lot more energy after work, and I think it's because it's so sunny outside.
Yeah, that helps.
Yes, it's finally sunny. And we've just been listening to a lot of good music and going outside like 3 times a day. And then lately on my lunches, I've been doing errands, so I get to get out of the house. Vegan Games made pinto bean dip.
Nice.
Yeah. We went through a phase where we were making bean dip. And so basically all that is just food processed beans, cooked beans in the Instant Pot during winter when we didn't have that much variety in the house. And so you just food process cooked pinto beans. We cook them in distilled water, and with like we pressure cook it with red bell pepper and garlic and onion. Food process all that together and add some spices like taco seasoning, chili flakes, pepper. So good.
Yeah.
It was. I actually, Vegan Games, to be honest, I haven't had any since we last saw you. It just, I think, you know, if you don't eat that stuff for years and years, it takes your microbiome a while to get used to it. And it's just an uncomfortable process. I wasn't getting bloated because I'm very, very careful with my food combining, but it just would make me so tired the next day. And it also made me get styes on my eyes, and that wasn't fun. They weren't huge swollen styes, but it wasn't that cute. Let's see.
Did you want carrot?
Nope.
Okay.
I
So I don't know if you guys.
a little bit of lemon.
Cool.
Do you want half a lemon for your
Yes, please.
dressing? Okay.
Yeah. So tonight, to just mix it up a little, I just took the peeler, the vegetable peeler, and I just peeled the carrot, and then I chopped that. So it gives it a little different texture.
Oh, they just look different.
Yeah. See all that color? What's going on, everybody on Instagram? See a bunch of waves. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Okay, so I think that's it for the salad. Now I can do the parsley? Is that okay with you?
Yep.
Okay.
Some people are asking where we got our bowls. My bowl is from TJ Maxx. It was $8. And then Matt's bowl, he got it as a gift. So I don't know where you got it, where it would have been from.
This bowl was not a gift, actually.
Yeah, wasn't it from your grandma?
No, that was the glass bowl that you dropped.
Both of them. Both of them.
No, this one I bought. This was from somebody. I couldn't tell you the website anymore. It's it was Kevin Reese had a bowl. This is the bowl from Kevin Reese's
Who's that?
website. He's another detox specialist. He follows Dr. Morse, and he actually has the Eat the Sunlight program that he does with schools for children.
Oh, cool.
So that's really cool. I recommend people check that out. It's a really nice program. It looks like Sunlight Sunny, I think, is the character of his kid's book, and so I'm pretty sure it was off of his website. But a few years ago, even I went back to look to maybe get another one, and it wasn't there anymore. So I'm guessing you could maybe find something like it on Amazon, I'm sure. But I don't remember the exact where the link from his website took me to. I'm assuming it was Amazon somewhere, but I don't know what the name is, so you'll just have to search around and try and find one that, if you're looking for this one, I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah, maybe just on Amazon.
Yeah.
Someone asked if we washed our sprouts, and no, we don't wash them because we grow them here and we just grow them in distilled water. And when you are growing sprouts, there's always an initial rinse that you do, like an initial overnight soak. So that's kind of like rinsing the seeds.
Yeah.
What are these? Broccoli?
Yep.
Oh,
Broccoli.
shoot.
You didn't want broccoli?
Not that, really. I thought they were alfalfa.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, it's fine.
So also we get our seeds, our sprouting seeds. They're specifically grown. They're specific for sprouting. So it's not just any random seeds that we got at the grocery store. They are specific for sprouting. The company tests them for pathogens, and so that's just another, I guess, verification that there's not going to be any bacteria on there that's going to be harmful. So that's one way that you can try and limit the possibility that there might be some pathogenic bacteria on them. But as Celine said, we're soaking them and then we're rinsing them twice a day. So we're also, sort of cleaning them that way. But that's all that we do. We just do the regular soak and rinse, and that works for us. So. All right, so I am ready to start making the ranch dressing. So get out your blender, and we're gonna do 1/2 of a lemon. You peel the lemon, and then you put the entire half of lemon in the blender. And then
What?
so then, okay, last time we used an actual garlic clove, but I think it works better to use garlic granules. So if you have garlic granules, I recommend using that as the garlic. And so we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of garlic granules. And then
Oh, it's like, I think it's on the top shelf in the back. Oh.
all right, so now we got our hemp seeds. Now I'm really looking forward to getting unhulled organic hemp seeds. I've seen Doug Evans talk about them. I don't know where he got them. I'm assuming probably from either, I don't know, True Leaf Market or Sprout Man. I don't think I've seen them on the Sprout Man website though, so probably True Leaf Market, I hope. Otherwise I'm gonna have to figure out where he gets his, because I've never had anything other than just these hulled hemp seeds. And having the actual, and then I can sprout them. So that would be cool. All right, so we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. So this is going to be a nice omega-3 rich seed or dressing. So next, let's see, we need dill. So I think last time I did a little too much dill. This time I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon, and then I can add more if I need to. Last time it was pretty dilly. Pretty dilly.
Silly dilly.
Silly dilly. All right, so then, did you have the recipe? Zucchini?
Oh.
Did you take the peeler?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see.
All right, so we are going to peel our zucchini, and I'm probably not going to use the whole thing. This is a pretty big zucchini, so I'll probably use like half of it. All right. So typically, if I'm gonna peel something, I just want to take off the top layer, just not like too deep. You know, I want to leave a little bit of the green on there. For this recipe though, I will use, or I'll peel it a little more than normal, just so I'm not changing the color of the dressing to too much of a green color. So the further down, if you get like 2 peels in, it starts to get more white. And so ranch dressing is a little more of a white dressing. So just for aesthetics looks, or reasons, I peel it a little extra. All right, so that's about half of a zucchini peeled. Now we're gonna do, okay, so there's also onion granules. So we're gonna put some onion granules in there. And I'll go over all these ingredients one more time. A little black pepper. So black pepper to taste. And then chives. So we're just gonna do about a teaspoon of chives. So I know I said last time that adding just a pinch of salt works really well in this dressing. I don't typically add salt to anything that I make. And so I'm gonna first try it without the salt, and then if I feel like it needs it, I might add just a pinch, but we'll see. Ranch has been probably the most difficult match to make raw for me. I don't like to use cashews, which is what most people make their ranch with. And cashews are a little sweeter and creamier than hemp. And so, that's why I think people lean towards using cashews as opposed to something else like hemp or sunflower or sesame. But I prefer not to use cashews, and so I try and stick pretty much all my dressings are made with either hemp, sesame seeds, or sunflower seeds. Every once in a while, I'll try using like pumpkin seeds or I don't know, some other seed, but for the most part, I stick to these 3 seeds. All right, so and we're gonna need about 3/4 of a cup of water.
I just had an idea.
Yeah.
What if you made it with pine nuts?
Oh, well, okay, pine nuts would be good as well. The thing is, they're so expensive that my recipes, I don't want to make them difficult for people to be able to make, and pine nuts are just too expensive to have as like a staple recipe for people. It might be a nice treat, to replace the hemp seeds with pine nuts. I've never actually tried it with pine nuts just because I myself don't like to spend a fortune on just one thing, usually, unless it's durian.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, something like pine nuts, if you can get a good deal on pine nuts, organic pine nuts, that would be a treat. I used to work at the co-op here part-time, and there was a customer, it was in the bulk section, and a customer had taken out just a bunch of pine nuts and brought them to the register and then took them back and didn't want them anymore. I'm sure they saw how expensive it was going to be, and so for whatever reason I guess they couldn't put them back into the container to resell it, and so they gave it to me. I think it was for free. I think they just gave it to me, or I got it at a huge discount. So I had I don't know, it was at least a couple pounds of pine nuts for, I think, free. And so that was pretty cool. I forgot to, did you put sprouts in my salad there, Celine? Did you is that sprouts?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so I'm just gonna blend this up. And another trick that we mentioned either last time or 2 times ago, if you're using hemp seeds, they tend to be they're lighter. They're not as dense as some of the other seeds like sunflower or sesame. And so to thicken up the dressing, we like to use whole psyllium husk powder, or whole psyllium husk. And just a teaspoon of that really thickens it up. So that's one way to do it. And it's a prebiotic fiber it's good for the gut, and it works just really well for making recipes thicker without adding additional fat or anything like that. All right, let's test it out. I haven't seen Kirk in the comments, have you?
No.
So he might be missing out.
I have to watch the replay.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's good. But, do you want to try it? There's no dates.
Okay. Oh, but there's zucchini.
Oh, you don't do zucchini either?
No.
Oh.
I'll smell it.
Okay.
I smell dill.
Yeah. It's good. But is it dill? I mean, I said that, I did that last time.
Is it delicious?
It's because I taste the dill. Is it
Ranch.
ranch? Somebody that has more recent exposure to real ranch would have to tell me. I just feel like, I mean, I don't know. It could be ranch equivalent. But I just from personal past experience with teaching my classes and making ranch dressing there, you know, the people that just aren't used to eating dressings like this, it doesn't meet, it's no match for the synthetic chemicals that they put in packaged foods. So, you know, that's one thing that people have to just get used to, really. You just have to eat real food long enough that your taste buds will, you know, adjust and start to really enjoy the flavors of the real foods. And so it's almost like it doesn't hit you right away, but then like after a couple seconds you're like, oh yeah, that's good. It doesn't have that like bam, you know, like that. That's ranch.
Yeah.
But the aftertaste, I think, does. It's pretty good. So, I don't know, you guys, let me know. If you guys make this, we'll recap the ingredients here. So we had 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. Now, if you want, you can do 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds and 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds. That would be good. And then we did 1 teaspoon of onion granules, 1 teaspoon of garlic granules, 1 teaspoon of dried chives. Now, if you use fresh chives, that would probably be even better. And then we had 1 teaspoon of dried dill. And the same goes for the dill. If you got fresh, that would be even better. And then we did 3/4 of a cup of water. And then we did 1/2 of a peeled zucchini. And that was it.
We'll put the recipe in the chat box.
Yeah.
So you matched this dressing recipe?
From
your savory dressings book?
No, because the savory, in the dressings book, it has, oh, well, that's fresh dill. So, yeah. I did dried dill instead of fresh dill. And then I did 1 teaspoon of chives. But this is 2 teaspoons of fresh chives. So it equals out, yeah.
1 teaspoon chives, 1 teaspoon dill?
Yeah. I did 1 teaspoon of everything here.
Okay,
except
perfect.
for them. So, yeah. Guys, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us again tonight. You know, thanks for all your comments. And
the recipe will be in the comments of the video, not the chat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check this video out once we post it. It'll be down in the comments box. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments box below once this is posted. And until next time, guys, always follow your raw intuition.